Before you get started, make sure that you have a rat tail comb and clips for sectioning your hair, bobby pins, and hairstyling products. I'm starting with Bumble and Bumble grooming cream. I'm just going to use a dime size and rub it in my hands and then apply it to the ends of my hair. Now I'm going to take Bedhead's After Party, which is a smoothing cream, and I'm also taking a dime size and applying it to the ends of my hair. This just reduces frizz and flyaways. And now I'm going to use just a tiny bit of medium hold hairspray for some texture and flexibility. I'm going to get started by parting my hair to the side dramatically, and then I'm going to take a tiny 1-inch section strip of hair all the way behind my ear, and then I'm going to clip that excess hair out of the way. I don't want the part to look too neat and organized, so I'm intentionally keeping it a little bit messy, and I'm not trying to make my parting lines perfect either. I'm just going to take 3 strands of hair, small strands, and I'm going to start a reverse braid. I think I've done this in a tutorial before, but you're just going to be wrapping each strand underneath each other instead of over. And then you'll gradually add a piece of hair to each strand as you work your way down. You'll notice I'm leaving some hair out of the braid. I'm just trying to create some framing around my face. It kind of gives a whimsical, wispy look to this hairstyle, but you don't have to do this. You can incorporate all the hair if you want to. Just continue working and adding to the braid until you get behind the ear. And then I'm going to braid down to the tips of my hair and tie it off with a rubber band. Now I'm just sectioning off for my second braid. I'm going to try and get the size of this braid as close to the same size as the first braid, just to give it a balanced look. And then when I'm done, I'm going to section or clip the excess hair out of the way. Now I'm just repeating the steps from the first braid, taking 3 strands of hair and starting a reverse braid. And I'm going to continue all the way down to behind my ear. Now that I have both braids finished and tied off with a ponytail, I'm going to go back through the braid and loosen up each braid. This just gives it, again, a whimsical look. It's not super neat or smooth. It's kind of more tousled and bohemian. At this point, you can do whatever you want with the braids. I'm going to take them and tuck them underneath my hair and secure them with a bobby pin. And then I'll demonstrate what it looks like if you just leave it down or if you choose to pin it up. I think it looks really fun and airy if you just leave it down, kind of like you're wearing an ethereal headband. Another option is to just pull it back into a loose, messy ponytail. So I'll show you what that looks like in just a second. I'm also going to pull additional hair down in the front to enhance that whimsical, messy hairstyle. And this is what the finished result looks like. It's just really fun and playful and kind of a different take on how to do a braid and incorporate as a headband.